When I talk about how women do more domestic labor than their male counterparts in their homes each week,
you're talking out of your thermal exhaust port?
Men often come back and say, well, who's cutting the grass and changing the oil, repairing the leak, replacing the shingles, washing the cars? But what they fail to remember is that's all domestic labor. But men hear the word domestic and they think woman. They hear domestic and they think dishes, they think laundry. They think tasks that historically have been very gendered. But what we know to be true about any kind of task that makes a household run is that actually it has no gender. Anyone can cut the grass or replace the shingles or repair the leak.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, sweetie, in that case, you lovely ladies can do all of the yard work, fix the roof, and fix the plumbing, and go to work, while we take over your domestic labor, which is pushing buttons on the dishwasher and the washing machine, failing to figure out how to apply heat to raw ingredients in order to make food, then ordering some takeout with your money, quote-unquote, taking care of the kids by actually not taking care of the kids because they're at school for most of the day, and then they're still not home in the early evening because I've signed them up for every after-school activity imaginable so I wouldn't have to deal with them. By the way, you're paying for all of that too.
How dare!
And as soon as you get home after a 12-hour shift, I'm gonna complain to you about how I did all of the domestic labor in the house, which in reality is about 40 minutes of fumbling with household appliances and spending the rest of my time mindlessly scrolling on social media. Then I'm gonna put you on blast on TikTok because you're such a bad wife.
Just like a woman.
So how about it? Wanna make that trade? Didn't think so.
The older I get, the more I realize why older men date women that are significantly younger than them, and only because the women their age would never, ever even glance at them twice. Because now there are men my age that try to approach me and I have to actively withhold the urge to spit on them.
So uncivilized.
Sweetie, I advise not giving in to that urge. Because you're gonna be like... then he's gonna be like...
A few moments later.
Bruh.
There's no feeling like being filled. I will not if you won't me. I like taking a risk.
Well, considering your line of work, you must have caught a lot of pies over the years.
Propaganda tool.
Now, for all you guys that want to contribute to the ever-growing pool of stale DNA, be advised, pies aren't the only things she might have caught. So be smart and use the Emperor's Shield. Otherwise, your eggplant can go from this...
For the Emperor!
...to this.
This is it. You know how in the 80s and 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, all the self-help magazines for women were like, how to please your man, how to look gorgeous and lose weight and make him happy, and the big O. And then when even something went wrong, all the songs were like, stand by your man, no matter what he did? Well, the narrative is completely changed now, and men haven't figured this out yet. Women are now solidly the pickers. We pick men that we want to be in relationships with. And if they don't measure up, guess what? We're not pairing off with them.
Guess what? This is what your future looks like.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.